We were asked to write 4 sets of papers. The first set was, it involved a lot of your testing our drawing skills, and the second paper involved a little bit of working with craft materials, where we had to using just basic shapes like triangles, circles and squares, we had to make, say, a shirt or something like that. And then the third paper involved a little bit of testing our logical and analytical skills.
There may be people who are extremely skilled in drawing, and we are not really looking at the niceties of the drawing, but we are looking more at the communicating capabilities of such drawing. Whether something that the student want to communicate, to what extent that has come out. Whether it looks nice, look neat, or professional, that is definitely not the criteria.
Every side is a different pattern.
But there is no grid into this.
It was different. It was a little more interactive, and I think they were testing how open you are to criticism, subjects, and how broad-minded you are. So I guess that's how I found it different.
Actually, it was, we started talking about books and photography and cameras, and it was totally random. I felt like I was talking to a couple of friends.
There are even many cases, there are students who come for the interview, and we ask them, can you dance, when they have learned something, and very willingly they just dance or they sing from something. So yeah, it's very open that way, and it's been very interesting. Some of the interview has actually been very interesting. The courses are generally made up of some bit of theory, some lecture, and lots of assignment work to do. So that way we make sure that whatever is taught to them, they are able to apply it in a particular given context. So they will be given a brief as to a certain scenario and how do you come up with a project. The solution or what each student come up with for a particular assignment is not the same, or it need not be the same at all. So again, the student will have the freedom to explore the way he or she wants in consultation with the faculty. So the faculty will be there throughout the period so that the students can come back and review what they are doing and see how the progress is made.
First semester is more drawing, painting, color, composition, just to get to know the basics. And in the second semester, you have more like getting to know the people, the way they work, the way they think. Like we have this course called Living with People, where you go and live in a village for 2 weeks and you see how people there live. There is a jury. At the end of each semester, all the work you've done during the semester, you put it up on the board. And there's a jury panel that is our faculty here, and sometimes they call an external faculty. So they sit and analyze your work. So it's not like a one-time thing where you can just write and pass. It just shows your overall growth and everything, what you've done through the semester. Nice.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.
It's a lot about unlearning and then relearning a lot of new things. Then about the campus life, it's quite active. We have a very active film club here. Then we kind of celebrate all the cultural festivals of India. Students themselves choreograph lots of programs all through the semester, and then come up with programs for the community. And then we have this annual convocation, during which basically students also exhibit their the diploma projects. That is also an opportunity for the community to exhibit, what they have produced. And we welcome everybody from the parents and other institutes to come and watch what we are doing.
Why can't I be what I want to be? God. Famous. Batman.
Invisible.
We have a placement HR cell here. They basically communicate with interested companies, and then they actually work for the students' internship and diploma projects.
There are three different ways which is built into the course structure here in which we interact with the industry. One is that from the industry we get what is called classroom projects. So that industry may have a requirement. For example, if somebody want to come up with an event, for example, Coimbatore Marathon event, when that was happening, they came up asking for a logo project, and we held a special session with the selected students, and we kind of came up with several logo options, and one of which was successful, and they adopted it for their. The other two are, one is an internship. At the end of the third year, the students go for 2 months internship to the industry. The last one is that the diploma project that every student does, on which basis of which majorly they get the diploma, is a 6 months long project which we expect them to work within an industry. So the fourth year, final year student, the last semester, they spend with an industry, working individually on a project with the guidance from the faculty of the college and also from the industry.